We think that training for 3.5 hours straight is better than training for just 1 hour. We think that eating 500 grams of protein a day is better than eating 100 grams of protein a day. And I am here to tell you that that is completely wrong. The problem with protein is as follows. Protein itself is not that interesting. It is muscle protein synthesis that is what gets our muscles to grow. Muscle protein synthesis is this mechanism in our body which absorbs proteins into our muscle. That is when the muscle can repair and grow. So just protein itself, yeah, it is just going to shit it out. It's going to be converted into glycogen or fat. It is not that interesting. It's only when muscle protein synthesis can convert it into like building blocks for a muscle that it starts providing value for us. Muscle protein synthesis can only absorb like 30 to 50 grams of protein every 3 to 4 hours. Which means that if you are eating like in a 12-hour period, which I would recommend, you have like maybe 4 to 5 meals. So you have 5 meals and then the average between 150 and 250 is like 200 grams of protein a day. That is why I would always recommend people to eat about 200 grams of protein a day, because that is about the maximum muscle protein synthesis you can get within a 12, 11, 13 hour eating window. If you, for example, have just ate a 100 gram post-workout protein meal, you think, oh yes, I have a lot of protein, it's all going towards my muscle. Muscle protein synthesis can only absorb about half of it. The other half, you are just going to convert it into other stuff like neurotransmitters, into like glycogen, into fuels so your body can run on it. You're going to shit it out, whatever. There are better ways to, for example, have your glycogen with a better micronutrient profile than just eating dairy and beef mince all day. So it is not crazy nowadays for gym bros to eat like 400 grams of protein a day. The problem with that is half of it is just getting stored as fats or as glycogen for your body to run on. And that is just a waste of your money, a waste of your energy. And as I just described already, a protein is 4 calories, so 200 grams is like 800 calories. I would rather you to have like 800 calories of fruits and vegetables with high micronutrients, high polyphenols, high antioxidant properties, than having that extra 200 grams of whey protein and cottage cheese and beef mince. mTOR is another mechanism in our body that can spike muscle growth, and the same problem here occurs. There's only so much mTOR that can be used for muscle growth. So we can spike our mTOR higher, but that will not provide us any more benefits for our goal to get an aesthetic body. Look at those arms, bro, at age 70. Now you get a shitload of mTOR that your body cannot use in a productive way. And that is where stuff like aging, inflammation, kidney issues start to occur. Bro, your kidney needs to handle all that protein. If you're like eating 400 grams of protein a day, which I believe is like 8 times the recommended range for normal healthy people, which is like a scam. Like 50 grams of protein a day is way too low for regular people. But just to compare that, 8 times as much as what is normal, the better way to do it is just really easy. Focus first on having like high quality protein sources. So have like your beef, have your fish, have your eggs, have like some buckwheat for some plant-based protein sources, have like a scoop of whey protein powder, sure. For the rest, so if you then come up to about 200 grams of protein, a bit less, a bit more, doesn't matter that much. Then you need to spread these meals out evenly throughout the day, so you have as much 30 gram protein spikes as possible, with as much time between it as possible. So you have about 4-5 meals ideally, maybe with like a small pre-workout meal we don't count in that, where we have 30 to 50 grams of protein. What you're then going to do is, for the rest of your calorie intake, so there will still be a lot of calories left, fill it just up with healthy foods. So for fats, you're going to have like grass-fed butter, extra virgin olive oil. That sort of fats. You have also like fats from your fatty fish, some 100% peanut butter. And then for your glycogen, you're going to have like some clean grains. You're going to have a lot of fruits, so squash. And for the rest, you will still have like a few hundred calories left. Just consume a lot of vegetables and other healthy compounds, little seeds, maybe like some macadamia nuts. And that is like, in my opinion, the best all-rounded diet where you will still build a lot of muscle, but will also target, for example, acne. You can see like I have had a lot of acne. Because I switched up to this new diet like just in a few days. It is actually, yesterday was the first ever day that I went without pasta. So I'm just experimenting on myself and I'm documenting this here, and in a few weeks, probably my expectation is that my skin will have like really much cleared up. There will still be a little bit of scarring going on, but I think that it will be like 60% better from what it is right now, which is already not too bad compared to 3 weeks ago. If you're interested in personal coaching from me helping you to achieve your dream physique within 3 years of training, click the link in the description. It is my school community and I will see you in there.